Don't tell us what we're going to feel.
I'm not telling you.
Because you're in no position to dictate that.
What was meant to be a critical meeting between allies to resolve a conflict roiling the globe dissolved into a shouting match in the Oval Office between U.S. President Donald Trump and Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky.
You're not in a good position. You don't have the cards right now. With us, you start having cards. Right now, you don't. You're playing cards. You're playing cards. You're gambling with the lives of millions of people. You're gambling with World War III.
The meeting was meant to solidify a resources deal, offering U.S. access to Ukrainian minerals to keep aid flowing as Kyiv continues to fight the war with Russia. Western aid has been crucial to Ukraine's fight, but Trump has questioned U.S. support for Kyiv.
You know that we had conversations with him.
Tensions on Friday boiled over when Zelensky questioned Vice President J.D. Vance's proposal for diplomacy with Russian President Vladimir Putin.
In 2019, I signed with him the deal.
Zelensky said he'd signed a ceasefire with the Russian leader in 2019, only to be attacked 3 years later.
What kind of diplomacy, J.D., you are speaking about? What do you mean?
I'm talking about the kind of diplomacy that's going to end the destruction of your country.
Yes, but if you
Mr. President, with respect, I think it's disrespectful for you to come into the Oval Office and try to litigate this in front of the American media.
The mention of disrespect seemed to trigger Trump's wrath, who proceeded to berate the foreign leader.
Your country is in big trouble.
I know.
You're not winning. You're not winning this. You have a damn good chance of coming out okay because of us.
Mr. President, we are staying in our country, staying strong.
The meeting really devolved, I think it's fair to say, into an argument.
Reuters correspondent Jeff Mason said he'd never seen an episode like that in 16 years of covering the White House.
Not something you would normally see in diplomacy. This also showed that the tensions that have been bubbling up between the two leaders in the last couple of weeks not only were below the surface, but came above the surface. President Trump recently calling Zelensky a dictator, then sort of moving back from that a little bit yesterday when he was asked about it. He didn't use that language again today, but he certainly wasn't happy with being challenged by the Ukrainian president. And as a result, they canceled a press conference that was planned for today, and President Zelensky departed the White House early.
Trump wrote on social media afterward that the exchange showed that Ukraine was, quote, not ready for peace. Zelensky left the White House early without signing a minerals deal.
It's great to be at your side once again. We're going to stay at your side.
The episode marked a stunning turnaround from the previous administration when U.S. President Joe Biden rallied Western nations to defend Ukraine in the face of Russia's invasion.
You got to be more thankful. Because let me tell you, you don't have the cards.
Trump has pledged to end the war without outlining precisely how. Later, a senior U.S. official said Friday's clash will speed up Washington's efforts to investigate any waste, fraud, and abuse involving U.S. aid to Ukraine.
He's looking to go on and fight. He wants to come back right now, but I can't do that.
What do you make of that? Do you want to continue fighting? Do you want peace? And if he had the opportunity to go back to the White House right now, would you do it?
No. First of all, we want peace. That's why I'm in the United States. That's why I visited President Trump. And thanks for invitation again. The deal on minerals is the first step to security guarantees. It's meant for the peace, closer to peace. That's why I'm here. I can't say just stop. Nobody will stop. Because everybody afraid that Putin will come back tomorrow. We want just and lasting peace. It's true. We want security guarantees. We raised this topic about NATO the quickest way, but not all the countries are on this side. I said, okay, if not NATO, nobody is pushing. If not NATO, let's build NATO in Ukraine. That's my position. Europeans are ready to have contingents on our territory, boots on the ground.
Do you think your relationship with Donald Trump, President Trump, after today, can be salvaged?
Yes, of course, because it's relations more than two presidents. It's the historical relations, strong relations between our people. And that's why I always began with to thank your people, from our people. And this is the most important. And of course, thankful to President and of course to Congress, but first of all to your people. Your people helped to save our people. People, the first. Human rights, the first. This is very, very important. And we are thankful And sorry for this. I mean, we wanted very much to have only strong relations, and I'm very calm that we will have it.